Hello, race fans. This is the Turfway Park Report for Saturday, February 16th, 2019. 8 races on the card. The poly track is fast. Tonight's first race, a maiden special weight to go 1 mile, and the heavy favorite, number 8, Times Square for Calumet Farm.
They are off the favorite Times Square. Broke last, spots him about 4 lengths. It's Private Boone reaching on out for the lead. He'll have company, though. Freddie K off the shelf is displaying speed, and Supercell to the inside will have some early go as well. So onto the clubhouse turn. Freddie K from the 7th spot has crossed and cleared and shows the way outside the 6 furlong marker and has bumped the lead to just about 3 as Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap races to the outside of Private Boone. The Bug Girl has Supercell in along the rail from 4th, just about 4 lengths off the leader. Juliana was making an early move to the outside, 2 lengths in front of Times Square, who broke bad, is now 3rd last. The 2 back markers, Rigoletto and Overdue Saint, can see them all. The first quarter almost 25 seconds flat, so snail-like tempo being set by Freddie K, who shows them up the backside. They have 4.5 furlongs to go, and the lead is 3 parts of a length. Dirty Deeds Done Cheap races in second. Here comes Times Square with a mid-race move. Is splitting horse now going to try to squeeze through along the rail as they're heading into the turn, and he better get in there quick, and in fact he did. So Times Square was able to squeeze on through before they switched leads and came down on him. He shows the way a half a length as Freddie K is back in the 2nd position. Dirty Deeds Done Cheap is left in the wake in 3rd. As Private Boone is being called upon, he's starting to close in from 4th. Half mile 49 and 3. And Times Square, after that mid-race move, arrives at the quarter pole with a 2-length lead as Private Boone has went out to get a hot dog as they straighten away to the top of the lane, and Times Square will turn him on down. Freddie K battling back. Here comes Dirty Deeds Done Cheap, and Dirty Deeds Done Cheap has dead aim on Times Square. Maybe that mid-race move will cost Times Square here with a 16th to go. Times Square needing the wire, and he's shaken up by McKee. Oh, and he ducks and hits the rail. There's a spill in the turn. Dirty Deeds Done Cheap wins it. Times Square was driven into the rail, and jockey is down on the track. Hold all tickets. Inquiry sign up.
And there was a spill in the stretch. Times Square, unseated jockey Johnny McKee, and Dirty Deeds Done Cheap picks up the pieces here to win. Dirty Deeds Done Cheap, upset winner owned by Jody Guida, trained by Tony Guida, and ran to victory by Perry Utes. 35.80, 17.20, 7.20 on the winner. Number 7, Freddie K got up to be 2nd. 3rd, number 3, Private Boone, finishing 4th to 1, Supercell. Exacta 308.40, Try 381.50, Superfecta $10,167.80. Both Times Square and Johnny McKee did appear to be okay following that nasty-looking spill. Tonight's second race, a filly and mare open 8 claimer to go a mile. Morning line favorite, number 4, Voodoo That You Do for Troy Newton.
They are off in the Navy race. From the middle, it's Knockout Girl, who's being hard hustled out to the lead. Hope Prospect away in good order now. Cora Ann in the Garcia Silk slides on through underneath to dispute the early going. So up top, it's Knockout Girl, crosses and clear. Cora Ann cuts out in front of Hope Prospect, who had to take up sharply there as Munchies advances to the outside. Irish Inspired's keyed up the grade to the outside, advancing from 4th up into 2nd. Then 3 lengths further back now, Hope Prospect, after that check, is racing in 5th. Voodoo That You Do, the gray mare of Giacomo, is alongside, and 2 further back to Holy Cookie is out at the back of the pack. Pedestrian-like tempo once again, the first quarter 25 and 2/5 seconds. Knockout Girl backing the speed up into the field. Her lead is just about a length. Racing to the outside, Irish Inspired is 2nd. Cora Ann to the inside, 3rd. Munchies on hold at this juncture from 4th. Racing in 5th is Voodoo That You Do. To the inside, Hope Prospect is 6th as they took the half mile 49 and 3. No excuses for here for Knockout Girl. She's had some soft fraction set. She's been unchallenged, and she's still paving the path, and Malcolm lets her out a notch. In fact, he's looking for competition as Irish Inspired is being churned upon to keep pace. Meanwhile, Munchies is closing in, but up top, Knockout Girl in complete control past the quarter pole. 3 quarters, 1:14 and 1, and now Malcolm starts to shake up Knockout Girl, but it's too late. Munchies just went by her, and Munchies just like that from 4th up into the lead. Late on the scene, here comes Voodoo That You Do, but they're inside the final furlong, and Munchies has fled the scene. Munchies gobbles up all the ground down the lane and wins, going away by about 4. Looked like Voodoo That You Do just held Irish Inspired, and Holy Cookie from last was 4th.
Number 1, Munchies rallies from 4th place, stalking up the backside, and wins going away here beneath Rodney Prescott, the winner owned by Penny Lauer, trained by Mike Lauer, and Munchies returns of $5.80, $3, and $3. Finishing second, number 4, Voodoo You Do. Third, number 7, Irish Inspired. Fourth, the 2, Holy Cookie. The exacta in race number 2 was 1 and 4, and that returns $19.60. The trifecta, $66. The daily double, $118.40. Superfecta, 1472, came back $418.60. Running time, 140 and 3. Third race, a filly and mare non-winners of the year for 5 to go 6 panels. Scratch the 6. Morning line favorite at 8 to 5. Number 1, Dream Park and Malcolm Franklin.
And they are off. Awkward beginning for Rockport Dancer, shuffled back to last. Dan Deauville is up and after the pace. Little Miss Tioga is flashing speed, and now Crisis Avertive is really taking hold of the bit for Maida, and he's trying to wrangle him back in. Meanwhile, the favorite Dream Park is to the inside, racing in third. As they continue up the backstretch, it comes to the trio of 131, Classic Arch, Boarding Card, and Rockport Dancer after that awkward beginning is last of the octet. 23 seconds the time for the opening quarter. Crisis Adverted shows the way by a length. Day in Deauville second. Dream Park back into the third position. Little Miss Tioga being asked to quicken from fourth. Boarding Card fifth. 131 is next as they continue to race around the turn. Day in Deauville back up after the lead. Crisis Averted back into second. Dream Park switches three path. Is coming from third now as they took the half 46 and 3 and they turn on down. Whip comes out on Day in Deauville. Here's Dream Park for Chester Thomas on the attack to the outside, and Dream Park up to the throat latch of Day in Deauville, who's still finding Little Miss Tioga third. That's all for Crisis Averted inside the final 16th. Day in Deauville trying to hold Dream Park, who's getting to her the outside, but Day in Deauville is persistent and pesky to the inside. Dream Park to the outside, and Day in Deauville would not be denied.
Number 7, Day in Deauville grinds out the victory here. The daughter of Sightseeing prevails in the tight photo finish for Skip Cheeseman and Norman Frigides. Aaron West, the winning trainer, and Corey Orm, the winning jockey. Day in Deauville returns of 540, 280, and 240. Second, number 1, Dream Park. Third, number 3, 131. Fourth, the 8, Little Miss Tioga. The exacta, 1660. Trifecta for 50 cents, 14.90. The daily double, 22.60. Superfecta, $257.20. The pick 3, $169.65. Tonight's fourth race, a maiden special weight to go 6 furlongs. Morning line favorite number 4, Get Your Mind Right with Johnny McKee.
And they are off. Quick start for Gottsacker, but it's Mustang Cat who has the most speed now. Punching up from between horses, Get Your Mind Right, and also Infinite up and after the pace as well. On the run down the back stretch, it's Get Your Mind Right. Hard Hustle to the lead, shows the way by better than a length. Now Infinite back into second. Mustang Cat rides the rail from third. Gottsacker is fourth, 2 lengths in front of Animo is fifth. A length further back to Smart Rebel sixth, flanked by Returning Glory, who's seventh. Then a length and a half further back to Answer the Boss, who is eighth. And debuting Quiet the Critics, way out of it, ninth. First quarter, 22 and 1/5 second. Get Your Mind Right has made the point, shows the way by 2 lengths. And here comes Infinite, hard ridden to keep pace there from second. Now these two on even terms. They're 5 lengths clear of Animo, Gottsacker, and Mustang Cat as they round the turn to the top of the lane, the half 45 and 4. Get Your Mind Right to the inside. Infinite ratchets it up the pressure, trying to tighten the screws to the outside, but Get Your Mind Right had soft fraction, is coming back to the inside. It's Infinite to the outside. Get Your Mind Right still battling on persistently from the inside the final 16th. Infinite trying to hold Get Your Mind Right, who's coming back to the inside. Infinite, Get Your Mind Right in a photo finish.
Number 4, Get Your Mind Right. Breaks made here in start number 5. Son of Stormy Atlantic, owned by the Desk Farm, trained by Stephen Lister. Johnny McKee, the winning jockey. $4, $260 on the winner. Second, number 5, Infinite. Third, number 9, Animo. Finishing fourth, number 8, Gottsacker. The winning exacta, $14. The trifecta returns 41.10. Superfecta, $356.60. Daily double, $23.80. Pick 3, $33.60. Race 5 is a non-3 claimant event for $5,000 to go 6 1/2 furlongs. Morning line favorite number 2, Brother Caesar.
And they are racing. And on John broke well, also displaying speed. Brother Caesar from the inside. Valid Blue, these three in the line as they leave that 6.5 furlong chute. It's Monkey Whip My Business away in the 4th position, as Basic Hero came away racing in 5th. 2 lengths further back to Incredible Cut, who is 6th. 7 Hearts Warrior is 7th. Silver Fork Sky against the rail in 8th. Now advancing from between horses. There goes Vreeland up into 9th. Southern Cross 10th. And then it comes Jenny's Regal Man, who is 11th. And Reality 12th and trailing. Strung outfield, at least 17 lengths from tip to tail. The first quarter 22 and 3/5 seconds. Brother Caesar with the blinkers off shows the way a half a side to On John. 3 for the back. Monkey Whip My Business. The Indiana bred starts to close in. He has dead aim on the top duo as they continue to race around the far turn. Coming into 4th, here comes Basic Hero. 7 Hearts Warrior starting to close in and going wide angle there. Incredible Cut as they run to the top of the stretch where Brother Caesar still trying to hold On John. Monkey Whip My Business back into 3rd. Valid Blue cut the corner from 4th. Taking a wide journey, continuing to race wide as Incredible Cut as they're inside the final furlong. Brother Caesar shaking up on a 2-length lead. He's on the wrong lead, but now he switches over with a 16 to go. He's in front by 2. On John cuts to the rail, but he's not going to get 2. Brother Caesar, with the blinkers off, reports home a 2-length winner. On John was 2nd, Monkey With My Business 3rd, and Jenny's Regal Man got up to be 4th.
Number 2, Brother Caesar, virtually gate to wire here to get it done for Cipriano Contreras and Juan Machado. He returns $8, $343. Second, number 12, On John. Third, number 5, Monkey Whip My Business. And 4th to 7, Jenny's Regal Man. Exacta $32, the trifecta $78, the double $18.60, the pick 3 $42.80, pick 4 $89.30, super $864.80. Pick 5 was hit, that returns $2,356.25. There was a claim of foul. The second place finisher's jockey, number 12, against the 2 alleged interference in the stretch. The stewards found no evidence to support the claim of foul. Tonight's 6th race is an allowance optional claimer for the girls. They'll race 6.5 furlongs. The even money favorite, number 3, Heavenly Hill, for trainer Mike Maker.
They're at the post. They are off. Don't Stop Maria broke sharply, but there goes the 1-5 favorite, Heavenly Hill, to the inside of her. Up on the outside, Tempestuous Amy, hard held from 3rd. Princess Athena close up to the pace from 4th. One Lovely Storm comes next. And as they continue to race up the backside, Sugar, Sugar, Sugar is last of the 6-10. On the backside they go with 4.5 furlongs to travel, and it's the favorite, Heavenly Hill, who's made the point. On the Bildelli showing the way by just about a length as Tempestuous Amy to the outside. Uzi trying to wrangle her in, and she's up and after the pace and now matching strides with the favorite. Meanwhile, Don't Stop Maria is trying to keep pace from between horses. Then I think that further back, Princess Athena is covered up by One Lovely Storm, and Sugar, Sugar, Sugar still out at the back, 7 lengths off the lead. It's Tempestuous Amy, just from Heavenly Hill. 2 lengths further back, Don't Stop Maria. Now all of a sudden, Sugar, Sugar, Sugar throws her hat in the ring. White hat with the white blaze ranges up 3 wide as they race to the head of the lane. Heavenly Hill whip comes out now. Here's Tempestuous Amy, and all of a sudden, Sugar, Sugar, Sugar is looking to come over the top in the final furlong. It's Sugar, Sugar, Sugar from last to first with a 16th to go, and Sugar, 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 well handled by Luan Machado, is going to win, going away by almost 3 to give Machado and Cipriano 2 on the card. Tight photo for second. I think One Lovely Storm, the long shot, got up defeating Don't Stop Maria, and then Tempestuous Amy was 4th.
Number 1, Sugar, 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 last to first to go back-to-back wins at the track here for this 5-year-old daughter of Arch. The winner owned by Andrew Knapsick, trained by Cipriano Contreras for his 2nd victory on the night, and the Juan Machado also with 2 wins. Sugar, 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 $9, $6.80, $4. Second, number 4, One Lovely Storm. Third, number 5, Don't Stop Maria. Finishing 4th, number 6, Tempestuous Amy. The favorite at 1-5 was off the board. The exacta $219.80. The try $660.60. The double $32. Superfecta $3,877.80. Pick 3 $50 even. Running time 1:18 and 2. Tonight's 7th race, the Kentucky Cup Classic Prep. Scratch numbers 3, 4, and 7. The morning line favorite was scratched, so that makes number 5, Midnight Pleasure, the morning line favorite at 2-1.
At the post, they are off to an even beginning. It's Pikachu who'll get the first call. Up the outside, Lieutenant Colonel, flashing speed, and Capture the Glory jumped well. And now, meanwhile, Midnight Pleasure at 6-5 will split those horses on around the first turn. Broken Promise, the gray in a good stalking position from 5th, only about 3 lengths off those leaders. And Derby Express, the Indiana bred stake winner, at the back of the pack. 7 or 8 lengths from top to bottom. They round the first turn with 6 furlongs to travel, and it's Pikachu shows the way. Midnight Pleasure up and after the pace, very close today is Midnight Pleasure. Lieutenant Colonel to the outside covers him up. These 3 right in a line. As Broken Promise is being shaded by Capture the Glory, and still 6 lengths back to Derby Express, 24 and 3/5 seconds of time for the opening quarter. Up the backside they continue. They're just outside the half-mile pole, where Lieutenant Colonel has the lead. Pikachu is next. Now Midnight Pleasure is backpedaling. He's being ridden to keep pace, but he's been shuffled back into 5th as the favorite. Meanwhile, Broken Promise with some late money, it's starting to close in. Here he comes. He's moved into 3rd in search of 5 wins in a row, rounding the turn outside the quarter pole, half mile in the Kentucky Cup Classic Prep, 48 and 2. And here's Lieutenant Colonel now on the attack. Broken Promise. Meanwhile, somehow Midnight Pleasure is coming back for more up to the outside as they race to the head of the lane. It's Broken Promise, Capture the Glory, and Midnight Pleasure coming at him and coming on once again and resurging Midnight Pleasure. It's Broken Promise on a tenuous length lead, and Midnight Pleasure is running a big one to the outside. Midnight Pleasure back him and after Broken Promise, who's digging down and battling back to the inside. Broken Promise to the outside. It's Midnight Pleasure. These 2 in a photo finish. And I think Broken Promise got a good head bob. We'll leave it to the trio of placing judges in 145 and 1.
Number 2, Broken Promise, overcomes a stumble at the start. He was passed in the stretch and grinds it out. Re-rallies to win. He's now on a 5-race win streak. Number 2, Broken Promise, owned by the MSM Stables in partnership with Kenny Dalton. Ethan West, the winning trainer, and Malcolm Franklin with that employing stretch ride. Broken Promise returns $5, $240 and $240. Second, number 5, Midnight Pleasure. Third, number 9, Capture the Glory. And finishing 4th, the 8, Lieutenant Colonel. There was a claim of foul by the trainer of the 9 against the 5. Legendary interference through the stretch, but that was disallowed. Exacta $7.80, the try $52, daily double $25, pick 3 $54, superfecta $373.60. Running time 145 and 1. Tonight's 8th and final, maiden 3-year-old to go a mile, scratch the 8-old Fitz. Jockey change on the 7 to Rogelio Miranda, and the morning line favorite at 6-5, number 4, Artemis Bridge, for Ken and Sarah Ramsey.
They are racing. Not the greatest start for Unity at 8-5. He broke last. It's Against the Line, barreling on out. Now Artemis Bridge, flashing speed to the inside. There's dark and stormy time. So on to the run of the first turn. Artemis Bridge was able to squeeze on through and now has the lead by a long neck. It's Against the Line to the outside. Pressures up from 2nd. Press on Regardless, a close-up 3rd. Now Twisted Anxiety tugging hard against Miranda. He's running off with him, and now he's on heels and to the inside up into a joint 2nd. Dark and Stormy Time got shuffled back into 5th. From between horses, Unity broke last, is already raced up into just about 4 lengths off the leaders. Then comes Mr. Zydeco and Ali Barrow. And a long way last is Road to Cairo. Up the backside they go, 25 seconds flat. Artemis Bridge, with the ears up, shows the way by just better than a length, as Twist and Anxiety is from between horses trying to push his way out, as Against the Line is trying to keep him in behind the pace setter. So it's Unity who's raced up into 4th. 5 wide is Mr. Zydeco. Press on Regardless being ridden with the whip. Now to the inside, Alvarez starts to close in as they took the half, 49 and 1/5 second. Rounding the turn, and a confident Rodney Prescott has Artemis Bridge on the point in front by 2 outside the quarter pole. Whip comes out on Against the Line. 3 wide, it's Mr. Zydeco, and now Twisted Anxiety angles off heels as they turn on down for the money. It's Artemis Bridge in go time now at the furlong pole. Artemis Bridge shaken up by Rodney, responding, opening up on Against the Line, who could not kick on. Mr. Zydeco late on the scene, but it's all Artemis Bridge who draws away to win here. Artemis Bridge gathered up late by Hot Rod. He wins by about 4. Against the Line was 2nd, Mr. Zydeco 3rd, and Twisted Anxiety was 4th.
Number 4, Artemis Bridge, coast to coast here for owner breeder Ken and Sarah Ramsey. Mike Maker trains, and Rodney Prescott gets his second victory on the night. The winner returns $440, $3, $260. Second, number 5, Against the Line. Third, the 10, Mr. Zydeco. Fourth, number 7, Twisted Anxiety, finishing fifth for the high 5, the 6, Albareo. The pick 4, 93.40, Superfecta 2,082.80. Pick 3, $62.90. The winning exacta in the 8th race was 4 and 5, and that returns $23. No winners in the high 5, that carries $862. The trifecta combination of 4, 5, and 10 returns $151.50. Late double $13.40. Race fans, that concludes tonight's racing program from Turfway Park. This has been the Turfway Park Report for Saturday, February 16, 2019.